Hello, Katina here again to do my final um, talk on calendar control. So I've talked to you about priorities, making that list of priorities, and then making your to-do lists based on those priorities, categorizing your lists for your household stuff, your business stuff, um, kids things, things like that. And then clock control, about setting aside those times, chunks of time where you're going to complete those to-do lists or work on those to-do lists. And then now today I'm going to talk to you about the calendar portion of calendar control. So when you are adding things to your calendar, the order that you add things in is important. Go back to that priority list and make sure that those top priorities are getting put on that calendar so they're not getting overlooked. And I really liked it. Adelie did a talk on calendar control at retreat, and she gave us a list. And I think this is a great, I'm going to start using this list. Basically a list of priorities and the order that you should add things to your calendar. Number 1 is rest. Number 2, your family time. Number 3, your time with friends. And then your full or part-time job if you have a job aside from away from the home and Better Way. Conferences for Better Way. We always know when the summer conference and the winter retreat is going to be. So you can always schedule those in right away at the beginning of the year. It's January, so if you look at the year, you can get those in. And then monthly trainings. If you don't know when the monthly training is, look that up. Ours is the second Monday of every month. 7 o'clock. So you know that those are in, so you can go through the whole year and pencil it in and plan for those. And then your parties that you schedule. And then your office hours and coffee dates. So those blocks of times where, okay, every day or on these days from this time to this time, it's my office hours, or if I'm going to do any coffee dates. And they talked about those at retreat too. So those are the order, or that's the order to get your things on the calendar. And so there are many different types of calendars, and so you need to find the calendar that works best for you. And it could be multiple calendars too. Like our planner has a calendar, so you can bring that to parties. So if you schedule parties off of parties, you have your calendar right there, pencil it in right there, and then when you have time, you can transfer that to other calendars. I know there are some calendar apps where you can share your calendar with friends and family so that they don't always have to be asking, or like for me, I don't always have to wait until I ask my husband what his schedule is like for next month or next week. Like, can I schedule parties these days or whatever? If I have his schedule right there, I can just look at it. I do not use one of those apps. I'm thinking about looking into that. I think Google Calendar, just write in Gmail if you have it, I think. So there's so many different ones. If you look, and you can ask around, ask what other people use for those. So yeah, if you're a person that just likes to write everything down and don't want to do anything with the internet or apps or anything, that's fine. But just make sure if you have multiple calendars that you're getting everything transferred from one calendar to the next, so it's everywhere. And then as you schedule things, get it written in right away so you don't forget to add something. Like I said, at parties, have your calendar right there, so when someone books a party, write it down right away. So then you have it right in the team meetings. When you're booking your one-on-ones with Jess, put it in the calendar right away. so it's there. And then also you need to be looking at your calendar daily. So you look ahead, okay, what do I have today? Or what do I have to prepare for this week? So you look ahead, a week or so ahead, because you need to stay on top of, okay, oh, I have a party next week. I don't have to, you need to worry about that party, because you need to get your host packs sent out and give your hosts messages and things like that. So we constantly need to be looking at the calendar, looking ahead, not just for the day that we're in. So, yeah, that is what I have to say about calendar control. Yeah, feel free to ask me any questions if I wasn't clear on something or anything, or if you want me to expand on anything. I would be happy to answer any questions. So thank you. I've enjoyed putting together these for you, and I hope you gleaned something from it, and happy calendar control.